Hi everyone, welcome. I am Maggie of maggiesbliss.com. We are doing our soul coaching mini session today. We are entering officially the element of fire. So officially it was on Sunday because summer solstice, which is the element of fire for summer, right? And it's all about creativity and all the good things. So, and now we're entering the element of fire within the soul coaching. If you're following along, we started with air, went into water, and now it's all about fire. Fire and your connection to spirit. Fire is transmutational energy, courageous energy. It's all about purification, all of that, and your connection. So we honor the power of fire because it can maintain life, and it can destroy. So like think the sun maintains life here. It's why we have life. And it can destroy it, just like the fires that are going on right around Sedona. I'm so sad. We have to send rain to Sedona, everyone. Send rain. Send rain to the outer skirts, to where the fires are, and send positive, high vibrational energies to those who are working and trying to get those fires under control, because that was apparently a lot of lightning strikes caused those. So we want to just send them highest to best good always. Let's bring on the rain. Okay, so and fire is also warmth and the hearth. So, but it's the lightning bolt, right? Cast down from the sky. It can purify and it can transform and it can annihilate. So, as fire signs need to balance that energy out. If you have a lot of fire in your chart, something to think about for right now till we transcend that, even that. Okay, so what we usually do before we get into the whole thing about fire, because we have our exercises this week. It's week 15, and it's going to be about confronting your fear and developing faith. Fire is going to assist with that. It truly is. So every time I go through this with clients and with groups and now with you guys, and very appropriately, it's falling in the element of fire summer. I often feel warmer. I feel that transmutation energy just happening within my body. So let's begin our mini meditation. Ready? Close your eyes. Relax the shoulders. Release the tension. There's nothing to do, nowhere to be, just being here right now, breathing. With each breath going deeper and deeper into relaxation. From head to toe, every muscle, every cell softens. Begin to see a beautiful flame in your third eye. The flame in your third eye, it's just above your eyebrows in the center of your forehead. Envision and see the light within you, the light of this flame. As you breathe, it's like you are breathing into your third eye. You may feel the gentle pressure of your third eye opening, the activation. Soon you see the light and you realize this light is you. This light is your essence. It is within your sacred mind. Begin to see this flame expand expand, expand. It grows, it fills you, it fills your throat, your crown at the same time as it's growing up and out into your high heart, your sacred heart, your heart center, into all of your chakras, your lower chakras, into your body. Feel it filling you up, knowing that you are light. The stardust that you are is made of light, made of love. Soon you travel now to a sacred, magical temple. Notice where you are as you stand before the temple. Its beautiful decor. The pillars on either side of the large entryway leading you in and up the steps lit with fire. Torches of fire on either side of you, leading you up, leading you in. The doors open. The light being that you are knows where you are. You remember this place. In the center of this temple is a flame. Seek out this flame now. As you find this flame, you sit before this beautiful flame. It grows brighter. As you gaze into the flame, you feel your body move and dance like the flame. Your kundalini, the warmth up your spine, your Sushumna channel, opening, awakening, activating. Gazing deeper and deeper into the flame, you become one with the flame. You merge with the light because you are the light. Your light guide comes to greet you as you have raised your vibration, your frequency. It is easier to connect. Divine messages from your light spirit self, your higher self, and a guide who comes, who is in essence you, a reflection of you. They are here to be your guide, to walk you courageously. For some, their guide will be a dragon. Dragons exist in a realm now that is close to ours, but separate. And they come when we need guidance, light, transmutational energy, and courage to face our fears. You may have many guides come for this divine purpose that you have chosen to go through. And if you so choose, just simply say, I am open to receive. Open to receive for my highest and best good, all the light codes and activations, to receive the guidance on my path. A gentle whisper, gentle guidance may come quiet, may come strong, depending on where you are in your process on your path. You may bow to your light guides. They may come in for a forehead-to-forehead transmission, leaning in, third eye to third eye, heart to heart, soul to soul. You are all filled up. Your heart, the warmth that you are, opens your sacred heart. Unconditionally loving pink energy, sparkling pink energy fills and infuses you. The flame of bright, divine light infuses you. Your sacred mind, your sacred heart come to union ultimately as you transcend your life issues. One issue at a time, you raise your vibration more, you merge all the multidimensional selves and beings that you are and become your crystalline light body self. As you are ready, thanking your guides for their messages, begin to allow your awareness to come back more fully in your body in the present moment, wiggling fingers and toes, opening your eyes when you're ready. Turn this music down a little. I do want it on still because I just love it. So let's talk about the exercises for this week. Whether you've started just now or you've been following along from the beginning, it's all good. You can start now. You can start from the beginning whenever you want. I am saving all of these to my YouTube channel in a special playlist. It says Soul Coaching, so that you'll be able to find them if you want to retake it from the beginning. So, okay, so this is week 15. It's all about confronting your fear, developing faith. I've said this before. I think I said it last week. When you face your fear, you name it, you tame it, you shine the light on it. It takes its power away. It's valuable to explore the dark hidden crevices within your psyche. Remember Carl Jung? I used to say Jung, right? Tried to say Jung. It's Jung. He always talked about the shadow self. So it is important to know your whole self, your light, your shadow, to become that higher vibrational light being, crystalline light being self, right? Would you rather be good or whole? And ultimately, in the end, we all come to that answer of whole, because you'll transcend those shadow issues, right? And it's a lifelong process. So your affirmation for this day is, I am safe. You have to remind yourself, I am safe. Be aware of all the forms of fire in your life, from the sun to candlelight to fire, the inner light within you, lightning, because it's summer for many of us, so we're going to get the heat lightning too. Imagine breathing in the energy of the sun today. Remember, I'm a big sun gazer. Do it in the morning, at night for 1 hour, those 2 hours a day that you can gaze directly at the sun safely and receive potent light codes, frequencies, vibrations, energy healing. So now, depending on your level, how much time you have, acknowledge your fears for level 1. You can take a risk for level 2, or you can take action level 3. So we'll start with acknowledging your fears. This is powerful, and it is your choice if you choose not to do it. But know that you are safe. Send light to that root chakra that's always it can be out of balance and in fear, or it can be in balance, knowing it's fully secure, safe, and supported by the universe. So fear is what stops most of us from stepping into our light. Everyone feels fear. It's normal. It's a normal part of being alive. We're human. It doesn't go away. And sometimes we're able to face those fears and it does diminish its power and it goes away. But there are always going to be different things going on for us to face as we live our lives and transcend them. So keep pushing against your own limitations. As long as you keep expanding your personal parameters, it becomes easier and easier to experience fear, yet step forward anyway. Right? That person who's courageous isn't because they didn't feel fear, it's because they did it anyway. while they were feeling it. Mine is like one big thing that may never go away fully, right? Is a fear of heights. So, and therefore fear of death, right? In that way. Some people have it in other ways, like suffocation, like anything. What's your fear? And just name it. It will tame it. I even get like vertigo when I have to be on those particular roads, like on the way to Sedona from the airport. Sedona. There's 2 spots. I've named it now. I'm like, I know when I hit this moment, I'm gonna have like 15 minutes of. My husband likes to call it white knuckling, but, just of calling in the angels, knowing that I am safe, envisioning a blossoming flower, whatever it is that I have to do, just seeing the ground, and I'm still on the ground, even though over there it's like, woo, there's a lot going on, a lot of like drops. That's me. But each time I do it, it is less. It's still there, but I'm doing it and going through my process. Fear named is a fear tamed, right? So in your process journal, list the things that you're afraid of, right? I am afraid of blank. Be as specific as possible, because the more you see it, the light is shined on it, right? Shown on it. And it takes its power away. They're just fears. They're not who you are. There's no fears that are better or worse. Everyone's are different, and they feel them to the intensity they feel them. After you've written your list, choose your biggest fear and imagine the worst possible scenario regarding this fear. Find a way that you could survive it anyway, even thrive if it were to happen. For me, I guess heights, death would happen because, and what would happen? I would be in my crystalline light body self and in that bliss, right? And then if I so choose, come back. But worst thing that happens, right? You have to name it and tame it, because we all eventually have our chosen point of exit. Whether we are ascending into our crystalline light body and transcending the whole physical death process, we shall see, right? That is my intention. Think of how being like for someone who is afraid of being confined, think about that and how you can. There was like an example of a woman who didn't want to be confined or imprisoned, and that was her biggest fear. But she realized when she focused on it that she could actually be a valuable asset to other people there in prison. She could help other women who otherwise might not have been helped. When she thought of this, she was no longer afraid of confinement. And there are plenty of prisoners who say when they just meditate in nature, they're free anyway. Freedom is your choice. Take a risk for level 2, guys. Today, start taking little risks. Call in those light guides we just connected to in our meditation, or your dragon. Push out of your comfort zone just a bit for level 2. If you have more time, choose one of your fears from your list. Take a tiny step and face it. Overcome it or release it. If you're terrified of public speaking, maybe you ask your family or a few friends to gather while you give a small presentation to start working your way out of that fear of public speaking. Or if you were a large, oversized, always wear large, oversized clothes because you're overweight and afraid of anyone seeing your body, been there, go shopping in a top that isn't oversized. Every time you take a small step towards you facing your fear, your confidence will grow, right? Little things here and there. Remember, and you choose what that thing is. Remember, the road to success is often paved with failure. Being willing to take risks means being willing to fail. Remember Dr. Seuss. He was ready to burn his manuscript because 27 publishers had rejected him. He didn't give up and went on to have many bestsellers because he didn't give up. So take some risks, whatever those are for you, and be willing to fail. Unleash yourself upon the world. All the people who have succeeded have had many failures. They've learned. That's how we learn, by contrast. If you have the most time, take a massive action. One of the most important things you can do to change the quality of your life is to take action. So you already know what's working and what's not. You've read self-help books. You've listened to lectures. You already know what you need to do, but knowledge isn't enough. You need to do something. Fire, the element of fire is going to help us with this, right? So what is one big thing that you can do today to face one of your fears? What action would frighten you, but by doing it would help you overcome your fear? So this week, think about that. Take substantial action on one of your areas of fear. Begin now. So level 1, 2, or 3, whatever that is for you, choose what you can do this week, and all is well. You are enough as you are. Remember, your affirmation is I am safe. Call in your light guides, your dragon, whenever you don't feel safe, whenever you're in that moment. And like I said, for me, when I'm in fear mode, like I love to picture blossoming flowers. I like when I was in birth, I wasn't necessarily in fear mode, although I didn't like the pain I was in. I was trying to focus on something else. A purple flower with yellow inside came to me. I don't even know the name of it, but it's beautiful. Actually, I think I just got the name last week. I'll have to try to remember what that is, but it's beautiful. But a blossoming flower or a cozy place. For me, kitty cats get me out of my fear mode. What is that? So that you know when you're in it, you are safe. Anyway, you're still supported. Your angels are always with you. Have an amazing rest of your Thursday. Please join me tonight for the Sacred Sound Journey. It's the full moon Sacred Sound Journey in Capricorn. We're going to go meet tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Mountain Time. Come join online. It'll be here on my Maggie's Bliss page, and then I'll post it on YouTube if you don't make it live. Hope to see you guys soon. Blessings.